Guys, I got my Disney ears on. Do you know what that means?
This is war.
Another Disney video!
Hey my friends, welcome back to Penguin and Berry. Today we are going to be talking about Disney World tips and tricks. So my family just recently went to Disney World and there was a lot of things that I learned, and so I just wanted to share with you guys some different tips and tricks that I definitely have that if you're gonna go to the parks, I really think they can benefit your group. So stay tuned and come along with me. Getting right into it. The first one that I would say is the baby care centers. So what these are is in every single park in Disney World, there is a baby care center, and there you can buy snacks for your baby, you can get diapers, you can change them, you can feed them there, you can nurse, they have nursing rooms, it's AC, it's really nice. Basically when we went there, we utilized them a lot. We were able to give my daughter snacks. There was a day that we forgot to bring our sunscreen, and so we were actually able to purchase some baby sunscreen there, which was so helpful. Another day we ran out of diapers, and so we were able to purchase diapers there. Even though their stuff is expensive, it was just nice to have a place where I could get the stuff opposed to having to run back to my hotel room. And so it did save us a lot of time. It didn't really save us money, but you know, it did save us time, and time is money. So in a way it did save us money, you know? Definitely before you go to the parks, just check and see where the baby care centers are. So if you have those young ones, even toddlers, and they just need a break from everything going on, you can go there, hang out in the AC, and feed them or whatever you need to do, change their diaper, and you're good to go. The next tip that I have is that if you are staying on Disney property, then the parks will open an hour before their posted opening time. So for example, Magic Kingdom opens at 8 o'clock, but that means that they technically open at 7 o'clock. And so buses were going for the park starting at like 6:30. And so if you wanted to be like the first one in the park and kind of like quote unquote rope drop, then you would have to catch like the 6:30 bus. So with that being said, I don't know how long they're gonna be doing that, but at least when we went, they were doing that, and I bet you for like most of the summer they'll be doing that. So just something to keep in mind, especially if you're staying on Disney property, is that the parks actually open an hour before their posted time. You can go and you can get some big rides done, like Space Mountain, before the park actually opens. And you can ride it multiple times, which we did, and it was awesome and we love it. So go do it. Go. Okay, the next tip that I would have is be prepared to be wet. Bring ponchos, bring the stroller rain cover, bring everything, because this is Florida, people. It is different, it will downpour without notice, and it will stop raining without notice. And then after it rains, it's gonna be all humid and like when you're boiling a pot of water, okay? Like, it's crazy. So just have ponchos just in case. Otherwise, you are gonna be paying like a lot of money in the parks for ponchos. So just go to Walmart, buy your 99-cent ponchos, and call it good. Or another tip that I have for you is pay $4 for a poncho at Walmart, and they're reusable and they last a lot longer, and they're not as hot and sticky as the 99-cent ones. So you're welcome. I'm saving you. The next tip that I have for you is download games to play while you're standing in line. So this could be like Heads Up. This could be any game that you know that your family likes that you can download on a phone. We didn't do this, and I wish we would have, and so that's why I'm telling you to go do it, because it makes standing in line more fun. The next tip that I have is baby swap. Okay, this is a lifesaver. It is a game changer, and everyone that has young children needs to do this. So the awesome thing about baby swap is go up to the ride and you talk to the cast members and you're like, hey, I would like to ride this ride, but I have to stay with my baby. And so what they're gonna do is they're gonna scan your magic band or your park ticket or whatever, and they're gonna say, okay, first they're gonna let your party through while you stay with the little one, and then when your party comes out, you can bring 2 people from your party on the ride with you. And so, and they switch, and the rest of your party will stay with the kid, and then you and 2 people from your party will go on the ride. And honestly, it was awesome. It was amazing. We went with my husband's family, and so that way me and my husband were actually able to go on the rides together, because after my husband rode the rides with his family, then he would come back and his family would watch our little girl, and then we would go on the ride together with one of his sisters. And so it worked out great. Totally recommend that. Do it. Do the baby swap. Okay, the next piece of advice is take a rest day. Disney World is exhausting. Okay, this is not a vacation that you're going on that you're gonna feel relaxed and rejuvenated after. This is war. I'm just kidding. But no, really, like it's like running a marathon every day, okay? It's from sun up to sundown, you go, 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 go. It's amazing. I would do it again, and I will do it again, but it is tiring. So plan a rest day. You know, relax, rejuvenate, recharge, get back into that Zen mindset. Did we plan a rest day? Well, kind of. So we did a rest day, like our very first full day there. So we were recovering from like our plane travels, but we did not do a rest day in the middle of our parks week. And if we could have done a longer vacation, or if we could have like redone some things, I would have done a rest day in the middle of the week, because man, oh man, I was tired, so tired. Or I think of what I would have done, actually, instead of like a full rest day, if you don't want to do a full rest day, at least just have a day where you come back to the resort early and just do a half park day, because it'll also help with your sore aching feet. Just trust me. Okay, the next tip that I have, so Disney World has so many restaurants, and a lot of them are really, really hard to get a reservation for. And so if you would like to get a reservation for a restaurant and you were not able to get it before going, check the night before you want to go, because everyone that is going to cancel their reservations cancels them within 24 hours because they don't want to get charged. So check like the night before. So like let's say you wanted to go to a restaurant on Thursday, then Wednesday night I would be checking and refreshing and trying to like get reservations for that restaurant to see if someone had canceled them for the next day. So don't give up hope if you don't get the dining reservations. There is still hope. Just keep checking the Disney app. And that's another tip. Download My Disney Experience app, okay? You are going to live, breathe, and eat this app. It has ride wait times. It has restaurants. That's how you're gonna do the mobile ordering. And while we're on that, my next tip is to mobile order really early, because everyone is mobile ordering. And so as soon as you get into the parks, I would honestly just reserve a time for lunch at the restaurant that you wanted to go to pick up that mobile food order, just to make sure that you could get into it. Otherwise, you're gonna miss your opportunity, because everyone else is gonna be hungry and there will be no food for you. So just reserve it early. Just save yourself that headache and just reserve it early. Okay, the next thing that I wanted to tell you is a money saving option. So it is amazing to stay on Disney property. Me and my husband stayed on Disney property. So good. If you can afford it, do it. However, if you have a really big family, staying off property is definitely the way to go. And this is why. Because if you need to get 2 hotel rooms on Disney property, oh man, you're gonna be broke. You're gonna be broke, sweetie. If you can afford it, awesome, great for you. But for the rest of us that can't afford it, you need to be staying off property, because you could totally get an Airbnb for like $100 a night, and it can be like a 3-bedroom and fit your whole family and your dog, and you will be living your best life for like $100 a night, opposed to paying like $250 a night. and that's on the very, 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 very low end for like a Disney resort. So you can definitely save a lot of money by staying off property, especially if you have a really big family, and it can still be very magical. So just keep that in mind. If you need that money saving hack, it's there for you, and it's awesome. So do it. Okay, the next tip that I have is it's another money saving option if you're like, no, but I really do want to stay on property. What I would recommend doing is, and you have a bigger family too, you can rent DVC points, and they will go to any of the luxury resorts that have like the 2-bedroom, the 3-bedroom villas, and you can rent them for a fraction of the cost of what they actually usually are. And so that is definitely another thing that you can do to help save money. A website that I recommend is David's Vacation Club Rentals. They're a trusted website, and I would only recommend you do it through a trusted website. And so that is a great one. It was recommended to me. I've looked at it for future trips, and we're totally going to be using that option. So go there. All right, the next thing that I have, and the last tip that I have for you today, is do at least one character meal. Character meals are magical. There are so many to choose from, especially now that things are starting to open up more and more. And so just do some research and figure out the one that is right for you. We personally did Chef Mickey's, and it was amazing. The food was so good, and we saw all the characters. My daughter got to meet Mickey and Minnie, and she was in heaven. And they had Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Pluto, and Donald there. So it was my little girl's dream. She was so happy, so excited, and I was so happy that we could give her that opportunity. So these are my Disney World tips and tricks. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, and leave a comment down below on some of your Disney trips, because I love hearing them. Just let me know. So I hope you have a wonderful week, and I hope to see y'all real soon.